That is the 15th edition of the Barrett-Jackson auction here in Las Vegas. Been coming here for quite some time, enjoying all the scenery, all the fun, and of course all the cars crossing the block. Let's check in with Kristi Murphy.
Thank you very much, Rick. I mean, yesterday you introduced me as the Aussie import, and it made me feel sort of sad and lonely. So I scoured the Barrett-Jackson halls here in Las Vegas to find the perfect Aussie to join me here. Let me introduce you to my friend Nick. Perhaps you're familiar with some of her work. Nicole Kidman, what a wonderful surprise to see you here.
So happy to be here. I came here yesterday with my husband Keith. He's doing his Vegas residency right now, so he was playing last night, he's playing tonight, he's playing next week. So I'm like, what do I do when I'm in Vegas? And thus I'm here now auctioning a car for Kristi House.
I love it. Now, rumor has it that Keith lined up his Las Vegas residency dates just so he could come to Barrett-Jackson. Is that really true?
I wish.
But he's a big car guy, right?
He's a big car guy, yeah.
And they tell me he watches the broadcast a bit, right?
He's what?
He watches the broadcast a bit?
He does, yeah. We actually both watch it. It's very relaxing for me. He is obviously more watching numbers and watching the prices and everything, and I just sit back and listen to the sound and say, that's a pretty car.
And
that's a sexy car.
And I think through Keith, you've become a car girl, right?
Yeah, I understand a little bit more about them now. I literally I knew nothing.
Well,
but now I know a little more, and I know what some of these cars go for now, and I can kind of predict prices. How's that?
Now, this is your first time at Barrett-Jackson?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, we'd like to go to the Scottsdale, Arizona one.
Maybe we should do a charity car at Scottsdale, you and Keith. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah, because this one's raising money for Kristi House, which does work for child abuse and human trafficking, and I thought I got to show up for that, and I hope the car goes for a lot of money. So.
Yeah. Well, you are such a prolific creator, producer, and obviously an actor. Tell me about some of the things you've been doing. Enough of Keith. Like, who is that guy?
I got a show coming out on Paramount Plus called Lioness. It's Special Ops Lioness, and it's actually a really cool show about women who are in the military and the CIA, and it's tough and action-packed, and it's also very, very new for me, but it's Taylor Sheridan's new show that I produced with him. So it's a pretty great ride, I have to say.
Well, that's absolutely unbelievable.
So watch it. Comes out July 23rd.
July 23rd. Let's all watch that. But in a minute, we're going to watch something special.
We're going to watch this.
You're going to go up to the block and help us sell.
I'm a bit embarrassed.
A car for a great cause.
Yes.
Nicole Kidman.
I'm going to do my best.
Thank you so much.
Let's raise some money.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you.
Take it back up to Rick.
Thank you.
This is the Demon 170. Now, this is a great opportunity for a great cause. Before we run the video, I just want to tell you, this is the actual car you're looking at in Vegas that they dropped out of the helicopter for the launch. If you haven't bought one already, you cannot get one of these. The car is going to be in a color that you get to pick, as long as it's any PPG color that they painted any of the other Chrysler cars. So it is a one-off car going for a great cause. Amanda, we want to run the video first, and then Amanda will tell you about it.
The first time it happened was at a party. It was in the bathroom while everyone was eating their food. He said that I was special and that this was our secret. I think about it a lot.
It's something that stays with you forever.
1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys will be sexually abused before their 18th birthday. Human trafficking is a $32 billion plus industry in the United States alone. Without a place like Kristi House, the trauma that these child victims face would stay with them forever. My name is Amanda Altman, and I am the CEO of Kristi House, which is a magical place where we work to heal children by providing the best evidence-based therapy and coordinating their medical, legal care that they need and advocating for them. We couldn't do it, though, without people like you at events like this bidding on beautiful cars. So please today, bid often and bid high. Craig?
Well, we have a special guest here. When we were walking through the cars yesterday, Nicole Kidman, I told her about the charity. She said she wanted to come help. Nicole, please give a Barrett-Jackson welcome to Nicole Kidman. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me here. Yes, I was here with my husband yesterday, and I heard about auctioning this car from this good man, and I said, please, can I come back and try to get extra money for the car for Kristi House, because they do extraordinary work.
Well, Joseph, let's go. Thank you, Nicole. You got a one-off car.
Well, this is the last call. Factory ordering is sold out on these, and only 3,300 will be built. You get the 6.2-liter V8 D170 engine that gives this car its name, topped with a supercharger and rated at 1,025 horsepower. Drag racing suspension, yellow painted engine block, Brembo 4-piston brakes, rear body flares, performance spoiler, high intensity discharge headlamps. And in stock form, the NHRA says you can't run this the way it is, not without a roll cage and everything else. 8.91 seconds at 151 miles an hour ET. So you get to choose the exterior color, as Craig pointed out, and 100% of the money raised benefits Kristi House.
Last pure petroleum Challengers, Hemmys ever built. This is an opportunity. This car should go into a museum. This is the end of the road, and a one-on-one and a charity car to a great cause. What else you want? And a kiss from Nicole Kidman.
And tickets to Keith Urban's show.
There you go.
Well, now we're talking. All right, now we've upped the ante.
I mean, the reality is they're donating to a wonderful cause, and they're getting a car at the same time.
Oh my God! Okay.
All right, got 400 bid. Now just hold on one second.
Okay.
425. We want more money. 425. I'll let you sell it to him if you want. 425. 425. Get out. 425. And you ready? And that's it. Sold. $400,000.
Nicole Kidman hammers it sold. Every penny going to Kristi House for that 2023 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. A big hug up on the block.
Please be careful.
Hey, whoa,
yes, sir. I heard some noise up top.
Stay right here, Craig. He wants to donate the car back and do it again.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, moments ago, we saw this 2023 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 sell for a great cause, for Kristi's House, $400,000. But then the gentleman who bought it, he whispers back into the bidder's assistant ear, says, let's do it again. He donated it back. And of course, Nicole Kidman up on the block donated more tickets to her husband's show the second time around. It raised $300,000, a total of $700,000 to benefit Kristi House, to help provide treatment, advocacy for kids who have been through childhood trauma.
Dwayne, your generosity is unbelievable, like incredible. Why was this so important to you?
Well, I just feel like this country needs to step up, and we need to start supporting each other again, you know. So I saw an opportunity to get some real money over to the kids. And here we are.
Absolutely wonderful. Amanda, lots of excitement, lots of energy up there, but what you do is really serious stuff, and the work that you do is very, very impactful. How does this really help you?
Well, we provide all of our services free of charge at Kristi House, so we need people like this to step up and really help us out, and it makes a huge impact on the children we serve, and we serve over 2,000 children a year.
And how, in a practical sense, will this really help your mission?
Absolutely. We'll be able to hire more therapists. We'll be able to serve more children. We'll be able to expand our services and expand our reach. We're serving over 2,000 kids a year at Kristi House, but we know we're only scratching the surface. There are so many more who need our help and so many more programs we can offer.
Craig, there's three things near and dear to your heart: veterans, cancer, and children. This is very personal for you.
What they do down in Florida, you've got such trafficking going on. Very important, abuse and trafficking. Mr. Patankin, thank you very much for donating the car. It takes this whole spirit, and we need to stop this child abuse, child trafficking. These are our kids.
Yeah. Nicole, quite an entry for you into the collector car hobby. Both an exciting moment, but also, a poignant and personal moment.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you, where we need to come together and help this country, help the children in it, and this was a way in which I could just show up and do my bit, which I just want to keep doing and doing and doing. So thank you.
Well, your generosity does not go unnoticed. It's wonderful that you came out here. She was here yesterday looking at cars and having fun, and Craig said, well, why don't you come and help us sell a car for a great cause?
No,
and she said,
she volunteered as we were walking by the car. I told her the story of the charity cars that she goes, well, can I come help? So very generous. People make those statements all the time. She actually came back, showed up, and did it. And they called early this morning to make sure we were all coordinated. So thank you very much.
All of you here, your incredible generosity does make a difference, and thank you very much. Take it back.
Dwayne, as always, spectacular. Thank you.
Back to the block.